This is the only place in northwest Maui that we seem to have any cell phone reception. I'm told that we're high enough here to get to a tower on Molokai.
Okay, it's grandma's house. Yeah.
Let's just be careful.
There's a truck right here.
Perspective. That's the harbor. There it is. Kandui Harbor. Here's all the restaurants. Everything used to be here. It is no more. Harbor, walkway, what used to be. I don't even know what to say. It's crazy. All right, hang on a little bump. It's pretty bumpy around here. Stuff I'm riding on. I guess that used to be a tree. And I don't even know what to say. Jesus, this is so weird. It's surreal. I'm only hoping that the banyan tree made it. That's Kandui Harbor. That's the library. Somebody's still napping through it. Couldn't be that bad. Somebody's taking a nap.
It was scary. People were scrambling for their lives.
The firefighters all might be trapped.
Because there was about 30, 40 of us out there floating in the water in the dark, just not knowing where to go. The dad gave me the 2-year-old, and from that time that he gave it to me, I had that son in my arms that clung onto my neck for about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours in the water. The mom didn't want to come in. The husband grabbed her, and that plywood saved our lives. We hung on to it, and we floated around with about 6 or 8 of us around the plywood, just hanging onto the edges. I had the 2-year-old just clinging onto my neck. As we were in the water, we heard people screaming. It was like bombs going off. It's like someone just dropped a bomb, or a fire goddess was just out there just going boom, 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 and fires just pop up everywhere.
Guys, the wind is wild. What? Oh my god, if that's what's happening at our house. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. So, we went into the house and there's ash everywhere. Like, all over everything. The floor, every surface. We are really, really hoping that we get to clean up the ash. And that it's not worse. And we're still in wait and see mode at this point.
We have multiple fires that are going on the island of Maui right now in Hawaii. And of course, one of the things that has really contributed to those fires is the strong wind. Now, we have a hurricane that is not actually hitting Hawaii. It's actually pretty well to the south, but the wind that is creating is still playing into this. Let me explain. So, when it comes to wind, really what causes wind at its core is a difference in pressure. So if you have strong low pressure, somewhat close to an area of strong high pressure, which we happen to have a fairly strong high that's just north of Hawaii right now, whatever's caught in between, that's the area where you're going to be experiencing the most wind. So the wind has been pretty strong, even though Hawaii is not getting directly hit by Hurricane Dora. It's definitely been enough to really fan those flames and make the fires pretty hard to get under control.
Oh my god, I think the house is over there. Look.
I really thought we skipped the
Is that
fire.
house?
There's a fire right there. What the heck? Guys, send the emergency right now, please. Here they go. Trying to go up there next to where I tried to evacuate. My gosh, guys, Royal Lahaina, Royal Lahaina, guys. It just started right now.
selfishly, I haven't lost a family member. I didn't lose my house. It could have happened, but it didn't happen, so you immediately go, right, I'm really lucky. Now what the hell can I do? The whole town of Lahaina is no more.
Alright, where's my camera?
Oh, shit!
We're gonna zoom up.
Yeah, that's a tornado right there, bro. That's a full-fledged tornado. If that hits land, that'll turn into a tornado.
It is gonna be a tornado.
Water spouts are gnarly. Two of them.
This small one next to you.
Yeah.
Hey friends, hey family. This is what's left of Vigilante. It's sad to see it have everything's gone. This is terrible.
Your anxious sorrow to see you in pain just breaks my heart. My shoulder is here if you need to cry on, 'cause I don't wanna be just a friend from afar. And I hope you know that you've been in my prayers from the start. This hit too close to home. It's just too close to home. Yeah. 'Cause when it hits home, that's when we all fall down. But we will rise from the ground together. Yeah, through these ashes we'll rise.
It got really real when we saw the flames, and I had to think fast. We had to get out. We left our vehicle, and myself, my wife, and our 5 kids, we all got in the ocean. We found a floating board that we hung onto, and we think we were out there floating. And it was just so surreal, and everything was burning around, explosions, cars blowing up, like embers was flying. We couldn't breathe. Because we couldn't breathe, there's no air, it's just the carbon monoxide, and we held on as best as we could. The fight or flight, instinct, survival. My adrenaline was rushing. We had to calm down. I worked in the ER for 15 years. You gotta help. Take a deep breath. We gotta do this. We did. My kids were amazing. They were really good. A few points, my daughter, my little girl, was like, "Daddy, you okay, Daddy?" My other one told me, we can go be okay. They got us, and they're really tired, exhausted, and at some point, the ocean almost swept my kids away a few times. But yeah, we stuck together. We held on. We're not gonna die this way, no. And we're here. We're alive.
A message to all Lahaina bones where we're from, to our people here we come. We turn the lights down low. You know we jamming from the heart, let music touch your soul. And music touch your soul. And music touch your soul. To be solid from the heart, we are proud for the west side.
Okay guys, I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me over all the wind, but I am here in Kaanapali, West Maui, This is where all of the big resorts are. I'm kind of on the south part of Kaanapali, looking south, and it looks like Front Street, Lahaina Town, Lahaina Luna. There's a serious fire. I don't know how far south it goes. I'm looking towards Waniapoko and Alawau. We haven't had power for a long time. There's hurricane force winds that took out the power. We don't have cell reception, so I don't really know what's going on, but there's definitely a very significant fire. You can see palm fronds flying into the ocean there, and there's a lot of black smoke. And as I pan out here, normally you would see Lanai and you would see Molokai, which are two neighboring islands, but they are just totally obstructed by black smoke. I'm going to try to hike further up the mountain and get more footage, and I'll try to get more information, and hopefully I'll be able to upload this at some point.
Holy shit. You're gonna be okay, Milo. Holy fuck. Both sides, to the left and the right, are on fire. White smoke starting to come, which means the fire's starting to die out. Fucking scary. We're almost rescued.
About preserving Lahaina moving forward.
I'm already thinking about ways for the state to acquire that land so that we can put it into workforce housing, to put it back into families, or to make it open spaces in perpetuity as a memorial to people who were lost. We want this to be something that we remember after the pain passed.
So the power lines broke. They're in the middle of the road. That could be a fire in a half a second. Holy moly. Like this tornado, 100-mile-an-hour gust or something went through here. Wow. Wow. Straps ripped right out of concrete in the ground. The whole entire trailer blown out from the farm. And power lines swinging around. Wow, crazy.
Oprah, this is your third visit to Maui War Memorial Gymnasium. For those wondering, want to know if you're in this here for the long haul, what would you say to them?
Well, what I would say is we all know that in a week or two, all the cameras will be gone and the rest of the world is going to move on with their lives. And we're all still going to be here trying to figure out what is the best way to rebuild. I will be here for the long haul, doing what I can. I felt as helpless as so many of you who are watching this right now, and didn't really know what to do, and so I've just been doing whatever I could. Today I brought back personal hygiene products, and the other day it was towels and sheets and pillows, and the day before that it was water. And so I think being able to talk to people one-on-one and hearing their stories and just be there and listening and letting people know that they matter is really significant. But in the long run, the rebuilding process, and I've been talking to a lot of other people about what that's going to look like. The most important thing is finding places for people to stay.
What's your biggest concern right now?
My biggest concern is who's in charge and how does that money get directly to the people.
Has it seemed a little?
I don't know.
That's your biggest concern?
I'm just here. My biggest concern is how do you get the resources to the people who actually.
Oh my god, I just turned it to night. Oh my god. Oh, why did I come here? Oh.